Now, I wanted to know if should Liverpool be using a wing-back tactic to help utilise the fact that they have Trent Alexander-Arnold. Now, in the Premier League in real life and in Champions League in all competitions, he's been found wanting at right back in a back four. And I've always wondered, should they play three at the back and just give him that freedom to get forward? On the other flank, you have Andy Robertson, who's just as good. He will bomb forward as well. So should Liverpool be changing their tactic just for one player? Now, in this experiment, I've holidayed twice the first season with Liverpool to see if using a wing-back tactic is the best option for Liverpool. So let's jump to the end of the first season and see how the first experimental holiday went. So we finished the first season, the first simulation, and Trent Alexander-Arnold played 45 games, 43 starts, 2 sub-appearances. He scored 1 goal. Now, it's a bit upsetting when you go to the tactics side of things and see Trent Alexander-Arnold is on all free kicks and the corners as well. But he scored 1 goal. And that seems to be an issue, I think, definitely. But in terms of assists, he got 24 assists. But the problem is, it's not just about one player. So did his success, when it comes to assists, being over 20 assists in a season, did his success hinder the club? Well, I would definitely say it didn't hinder them because they won the Premier League. 98 points, won 31, drew 5, lost 2, losing away to Nottingham Forest and away to Manchester United. Now, in terms of assists for the rest of the league, Trent Alexander-Arnold, he finished in top place with assists, 17. Second was Jadon Sancho with 11. Now, looking at the rest of the team, Andy Robertson in 34 starts and 5 sub-appearances picked up 10 assists. Luis Diaz picked up 8. Gakpo was 7. Firmino was 6. Now, in terms of goals, top goal scorer for the season was Mohamed Salah with 31 goals. Second was Darwin Núñez with 13. And then Gakpo was the only other player to get over double figures. Now, it's a bit of a strange season. They won the Premier League. Trent Alexander-Arnold got 24 assists. I mean, he only got the 1 goal, so should he have been on free kicks? Would you have put him on free kicks if you were managing the team this year? Now, looking at the other competitions, they went out in the Champions League at the round of 16 to Bayern Munich. They went out in the FA Cup to Manchester City. The semi-finals of the Carabao Cup to Arsenal. 2 semi-final failures and lost the Community Shield as well, losing 4-1 to Manchester City. So I would definitely say that it was a successful season in the Premier League, but in cup competitions, they didn't grab the bull by the horns, as they would say. What we're going to do is we are going to simulate again all the same parameters and see, did it make a difference? And did they have success in the Premier League again? Did Trent Alexander-Arnold have success again with assists? Did he score more goals in the second simulation? Did the rest of the team do better? Did they do worse? Let's simulate it now. So Trent Alexander-Arnold played 50 games in total this time. 48 starts, 2 sub-appearances. He scored 6 goals this time, so not that much better. And 24 assists. Picking up 5 assists in the Champions League, 12 in the Premier League, 5 in the FA Cup, 1 in the Carabao Cup and 1 in the Community Shield. So 24 assists again, but this time 6 goals. Now, in terms of other people getting assists, Gakpo got 12 this time, Carvalho with 11, Andy Robertson only got 7 this time, so really didn't have as much success as last time. 5 for Thiago, 5 for Harvey Elliott, and also 4 for Salah and Costas on the left, the backup left back for Andy Robertson. In terms of goals, Mohamed Salah didn't get as many this time with only 23. 12 for Virgil van Dijk, 11 for Jota, 11 for Carvalho. So this time Carvalho really did step up. Double figures for goals and assists. Gakpo with 10, double figures as well. Firmino with 10 as well. Now, competition-wise, they won the Premier League again. So, personally, I would call this the perfect 5-4-1. And the reason I would call it that is if domestically you've been successful, then you taking charge yourself and making adjustments through them games, making tactical setup changes, making personnel changes, you could be successful in the cup competitions as well. But this tactic has been simulated twice, both times winning the Premier League. This time was 7 defeats, but no matter what, it won the Premier League again. Let's check the competitions. Knocked out again by Bayern Munich in the round of 16 of the Champions League. Runners-up in the FA Cup, but this time they won the Carabao Cup. So they won the double. They did lose in the Community Shield again to Manchester City. So we simulated twice, both times winning the Premier League, once winning the Carabao Cup. The tactic was a 5-4-1, I would call it, or a 5-2-3, whatever you want to call it. So we're playing with the sweeper keeper on support, Conte and Matip as wide centre-backs, and Van Dijk as a ball-playing defender. Trent Alexander-Arnold and Robson's complete wing-backs on support, with the instructions individually of take more risks, cross more often, dribble more. Henderson as a ball-winning midfielder on support, with Thiago as a deep-line playmaker on support. Gakpo and Salah as shadow strikers, and Nunes as the pressing forward. Positive mentality, much shorter passing. I want to get that ball, pass it around. Play out of defence, low crosses. I want Alexander-Arnold and Robson to be whipping them low. Slightly higher tempo with a wide width. Distributing centre-backs, counter and counter-press. If we lose that ball, get on them. When we win the ball, get forward. Lower defensive line, because I don't want us to be too high defensive line-wise, because we don't have that super blistering pace in defence. A high press, so the gap between our defence and attack is quite long, quite high. We are pressing high, but we're keeping that lower line. That doesn't mean we sit on the edge of our box. It just means we're not too high. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. Press-wise is more often. Get stuck in, because if you don't have get stuck on, I found in Football Manager players just watch the opposition run past. Trap outside and stop crosses, because I do want to close down our wide. Don't get too narrow and let them put balls in. Yes, we will defend well. We have high defenders. Tall defenders, but let's not take the risk. But I think it can be a successful tactic. It needs tweaking. Comment below, let me know what you would change in it. But the download link is in the description if you want to download this tactic, adjust it and use it within your own save. But yeah, I would say Liverpool should give it a go and try to see if a wing-back tactic would be successful in real life. Let me know what you think. I've been Paul, also known as the Northman. I'll see you next time.